2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And tonight, we'll watch De'Aaron Fox, tremendous speed and quickness, even when compared to other point guards, Shaq.
You know, the point guard position in the NBA is stronger than it's ever been. Irons sharpens irons, so I think it'll be special.
Yes, he's speed, and speed does kill. He's a competitor on both ends of the floor. I love this guy.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at Sacramento. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Well, pride is on the line, and competitiveness. You know, when you're faced with a season sweep, you've got a little more invested.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento. On the wings, Hield and Bogdanovich. Cauley Stein is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in at the 1. Victor Oladipo with huge improvement in his game, Doris, last season.
What an incredible leap this young man took. His efficiency was up across the board. He was better from three-point territory. He proved, Kevin, he could carry an offense. I mean, this guy is a legit star in the NBA now.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. By this point in the season, Doris, certain teams have been hit hard by the injury bug, and the truth is the next man up, the next player up, can be easier said than done.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Kevin. Sometimes it's not necessarily when the injury happens, it's who has the injury hit. So a all-star level player, an MVP caliber player, can't necessarily be replaced one for one. So sometimes you've got to make some schematic adjustments, and sometimes you've got to rely on the whole to pick up the one big star that's gone down.
I always thought, too, character is really revealed when you start losing a couple players to injury.
No doubt, Kevin.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's Fox, following the score by Miles Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Collison. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got his second bucket.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Fox kicks to Barnes. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
Floats it up for Young. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young. Such elevation on that alley-oop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And that one's good, Barnes.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Oladipo outside. And Young now, top of the key. It's hauled in by the Kings. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
Now here's Barnes. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Over Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Paulie Stein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. Well, a big strength of this Indiana team is how well they take care of their possessions.
They were right near the top of the league, Kevin, in terms of the fewest turnover committed. And this whole team, to me, seems to play with a level of calmness and good decision-making. And let's give Nate McMillan some credit for that.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there. But he does tie it up.
Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
Here's Fox. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Collison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oladipo dishes to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Indiana making some changes. Wesley Matthews checked in for Victor Oladipo, and it's Evans in for Darren Collison. And a change for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Stolen by Evans. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Turner. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
See, I love the way Miles Turner plays on both ends of the floor. I know his numbers don't necessarily jump out of the page for you. This guy is so disruptive, though, guarding the paint for his team.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Bogdanovich.
One shot, gentlemen.
Turner no good on the free throw. And for Turner, he has shown he's one of the better shot blockers in the NBA.
Well, Kev, he's got incredible wingspan that seems to let him get to everything. He's got incredible timing when drivers are coming into the paint. I think the more minutes this guy gets, the more of a chance he has to lead the league in blocks.
It's Matthews on the wing. Oh, Turner in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. The fourth spot held by Marvin Bagley.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Now, here's Fox. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Sacramento moving it around. That one goes in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Fox against Evans. Right side Turner from downtown, and he's good on the three ball. Turner's got 9.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Fox kicks to Hield. Pass to Stein. And here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Outside Turner. Evans against Fox. Evans inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Fox kicks to Hield. Pass to Barnes. Baseline try, and again it's Sacramento converting. Pacers trail by 4. Evans finds Matthews. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Matthews has got his first basket.
The defense surrounding Matthews, he doesn't care, just looks so comfortable inside.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Indiana. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Stein. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hield. Now, here's Burks. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Matthews left side. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. It's all knotted up.
You just love how Matthews distributes the ball, easily finding his teammates for open looks.
The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Stolen by Joseph. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Over in the corner, Matthews. Had a hand on it. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Fox with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Passes it to Burks. And O'Quinn sends it back.
Well, just such an active presence on the defensive end. Kyle O'Quinn, get that weak stuff out of here.
So they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kufis kicks to Burks. Back to Kufis. The pass to Burks. 6 to shoot. Poked away. Matthews left side. And here's Evans outside. Kufis grabs the miss. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Elitsa with the bucket.
Well, Burks showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Now we'll go to DA, who had a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's no secret that speed is this team's strong suit, and their coach thinks that they're going to play to that strength. He said there's no reason to hold back. We want to push the action as much as possible, dictate pace, and play the game on our terms. We'll see if they can pull that off tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Fox after Tyreek Evans has scored, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Pass to Sabonis. Baseline jumper. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Nemanja Bjelica, the 2015 EuroLeague MVP, a product of Belgrade, Serbia.
You know, not many people know he grew up in the rough housing complexes known as the blocks in his native country. Similar to New York City in that there's plenty of competition on the basketball courts in that area, and he believes that helped to prepare him for the NBA challenge.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Fox. That one misses. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Burks kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Burks. With some arc. Goes back up. Giles the pass to Kufis. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. Here's Kufis. Bjelica passes to Giles. And another shot, and he sinks the layup. Giles has got his first 2 points of the night.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Doris, not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin, and this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of everybody's best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
And yes, it's good.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
All right, a chance to check out stats for O'Quinn. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Here's Bielitsa. He's got 6. Back to Burks from deep. No good that time, so Indiana will take it the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Shots good from Young.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Burks finds Kufis. And now it's Collison running. He can go all the way. Here's Oladipo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the versatility of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. This is a clever guard who plays his heart out on both ends of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what an incredible homecoming for Victor Oladipo in Indiana. This guy put up career year numbers and went from being a piece of a team to somebody you can actually build around.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Giles. And Bogdanovich kicks to Kufis. Five on the clock. Passes it to Bielitsa. Releases. Bogdanovich, no luck. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
Kevin, very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Evans, he's been making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Here's Collison. No points in the game yet for him. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Bielitsa. Alec Burks is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now here's Collison. Misses in close.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hield with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Count it.
Well, this is about the development of Harrison Barnes' body. You know, physically he's tougher, which usually makes you mentally tougher. And what you admire is that he enjoys putting in the work.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Oladipo. Young's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Sacramento. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they've basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
Here's Collison. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Burks kicks to Hield. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. All alone. They get it again. Cauley Stein passes to Barnes. Over Young.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Young. Turner dishes to Young. That's tipped. Here's Hield. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Now here's Barnes. He had 16 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
3 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
And Oladipo kicks to Collison. Here's Bogdanovich. Indiana again missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. The pass to Bagley. Buries the long-range jumper. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Collison finds Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Hield.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Evans, he's checked in for Indiana. Joseph comes in for Darren Collison. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. 1, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
Pacers trail by 3. Evans outside. Fox against Joseph. Pass to Sabonis. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. High arcing shot, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Matthews from the arc, and the Pacers can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 5. Evans passes to Sabonis. To end the drought. Evans, good. Evans has got 13.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Cauley Stein. His last 10 games have been exceptional, putting up about 10 points a night, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 steals. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Giles checked in for Sacramento. Here's Evans. Here's Joseph. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
Kufis checked in for Bagley. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Sabonis kicks to Evans. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Barnes, good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Now, Kevin, he's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And the Pacers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Celtics. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Pacers, 8.5 games behind them.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
Yeah, I think if that next step was coming, it would have happened by now. They can't be worried about could-haves and should-haves. They need to be focused 100% on the push for the playoffs.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And Matthews kicks to Evans. Banked in off the glass. Evans has got 15.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And here's Bogdanovich. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Count the basket. 17 points for Tyreek Evans.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Inside. Now Sabonis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, tremendous athleticism from Matthews. Boy, when he's close to the rim, he goes for the slam.
Pass to Giles. Feeds it to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Joseph looking around. From the line. And again, it's Indiana.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Fox kicks to Kufis. Dishes to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 3. Joseph finds Matthews. Up top, Sabonis. Back to Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. You know, Doris, wherever Corey Joseph has gone, he has always found himself a role.
Well, Kevin, I think it helps that he does not have a big weakness to his game, and Corey Joseph has proven he can knock down open shots, and he does everything at a very solid level.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Some changes for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Sabonis. Bogdanovich comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Oladipo in for Tyreek Evans. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Harrison Barnes. And Alec Burks subbed in for Fox. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
And Oladipo, here we go. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Bogdanovich dishes to Burks. 1:56 left in the first half. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
And Joseph kicks to O'Quinn. Oladipo, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Oladipo. The tray. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up from 15. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Here's Bogdanovich. 9-point game his last outing. Poked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's the teardrop. And he gets the bucket. Oladipo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Burks kicks to Giles. Back to Burks. Here's Giles. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Here's Giles. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Oladipo left side over Bogdanovich. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to you, I guess.
And you.
Not you.
Not him?
You.
Oh, her, for sure.
Them.
Yes.
This is Ernie Johnson. That's Kenny, that's Shaq. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Tyreke Evans brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 17 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Tyreke Evans.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana leading by 5. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Bogdanovich outside at the 3 with Young down at power forward. And it's Turner in at the center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hands it from downtown. Oladipo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Indiana.
Well, that's just the catch-and-shoot game of Victor Oladipo. So fast on the trigger on the catch.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Cauley-Stein. Here's Turner. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And Bogdanovich now top the key. Young against Barnes. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Oladipo. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Now here's Collison. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner finds Oladipo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They're fortunate to be in front, given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness, converting at the other end.
And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
Here is Collison after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Indiana moving it around. Young dishes to Turner. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Indiana with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, that's where the speed of Collison becomes a problem. So difficult to check this guy without getting too physical.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can tell, to me, that Darren Collison's teammates respect him. This guy is such a solid floor general, and he'll embrace the opportunity to be a leader if you'll follow him. Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Oladipo goes in. Hard to think that Thaddeus Young has been in the league since 2007. But Dorsey still puts up numbers.
Well, he does, Kevin, and that's because he runs the floor hard. He's dangerous in transition. He's going to score. He's going to rebound, and teammates love him.
And the first one at the line is good. Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Oladipo hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. Second, Victor Oladipo.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
6 on the shot clock. Healed from outside. Barnes outside. Over Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Indiana leading by 11. Outside Collison. He kicks it to Oladipo. Launches it. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. The dish to Heel. Top of the key, Bagley. Fox against Collison. From the line. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Fox.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. Matthews comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Evans in for Oladipo. Now here's Collison. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Fader on the way. Fox, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Collison deciding where to go with it. Evans passes to Matthews. Evans kicks to Sabonis. They get a hand on it. Here's Matthews. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Matthews, no good. The Kings trail by 12. And Fox has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
For Sacramento, they have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Alec Burks comes in for Fox. On the free throw, no good.
There are certain guys that you identify as the prototypical 3-and-D player, and Wesley Matthews is one of those guys. I love that he prides himself on his ability to guard elite wings and the kind of deep range he has, even in critical moments of games. This guy's a big-time guy.
Here's Hield after Darren Collison's bucket. Gets it down to single digits. Burks has got 6 points.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Matthews finds Turner. Evans against Hield. Now here's Sabonis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep, Evans. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, for Matthews, he does most of his offensive work from outside, but Doris has more to his game than just that.
Well, I think the thing that I think of when I think of Wesley Matthews is how hard this guy works. And yes, he started as an offensive perimeter threat, but he's dedicated himself to rounding out his game, and you love that from a veteran.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just great concentration by Wes Matthews. Absorbs the hit and nails it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Sacramento making a switch here. Koufos is checked in.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Timeout called by the Kings.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Golden State. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Sacramento just need to take it a game at a time.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure where fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
Hield can't hit.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's Evans. Rebound by the Kings. Hield's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hield's got 9 points.
That's not a bad plan of action right there, guys. Attack the defense in the paint.
Inside, Oladipo. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so here's Sacramento. Burks with it. He's got 6. And Bjelica has it in the corner. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Burks against Oladipo. Puts it up from 15. And it's Evans missing. The Kings trail by 12. Hield kicks to Burks. Tries it from 19. At the tip. Sabonis grabs the board. The Pacers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Burks. Passes to Bagley. Down low. Here's Koufos. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Koufos has got his first points of the game. Pacers leading by 10. Evans left side. Burks with the double team. Oladipo dishes to O'Quinn. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bagley. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Evans. Hield kicks to Bjelica. Not enough on that one as it misses. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Matthews passes to Evans. Poked loose. And here is Hield. He's got 9. Stolen by Evans. Here's Matthews, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Just an incredible job by Matthews, seeking contact on his way, trying to get the call, and does.
The Pacers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw, good. Matthews.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Young comes in for Sabonis, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Evans. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Yogi Ferrell comes in for Koufos. Both free throws good from Matthews.
Well, Wes Matthews, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, an amazing perimeter scorer who loves playing on the defensive end.
Now, here's Bagley. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Stolen by O'Quinn. To the middle. Here's Young. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Farrell. He's covered by Matthews. Farrell kicks to Bielitsa. Burks on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pacers leading by 14. To the middle. It's tipped. Burks with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Farrell gets the bucket.
Now, Alec Burks is a capable two-way player, active on both ends, never shy about looking for thefts.
Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Oladipo. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Burks. It's stolen by Oladipo. For the finish, and Matthews throws it down.
You've got to love the speed of Wes Matthews and how he loves to attack in transition.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 16-point game. Now the pass to Burks. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. TJ Leaf comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Collison in for Matthews. And then for Sacramento, Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Brewer comes in for Burks. And it's Fox in for Farrell. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Brewer. Here's Barnes. No good on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. Throws it up high. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Basket counts. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense can't stop that. Bogdanovich with the ridiculous delivery.
Fox kicks to Barnes over Young. Rejected by Young. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Hey, what we got to do here is we got to execute offensively, set solid screens, and be patient if you get the switch. Okay, be patient if you get the switch.
Well, the message there, practicing patience out there, doesn't want them to be in a rush at all.
And why should they? Right now, it's all about making the right play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Sacramento. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. Fox and Bogdanovich pair off at the 1 and the 2. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Collison. Turner finds Collison. Over Cauley-Stein. Collison, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Good chance here for Barnes. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Young outside. And for 3, Collison drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, quality defense doesn't necessarily impede the shooting eye of Darren Collison. How about the focus with the defender in his grill?
Fox passes to Bagley. Fox dishes to Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Turner passes to Collison. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And they pick up 2. Barnes has got 19 points.
Boy, that's another basket for Barnes. How about this aggressiveness tonight, earning every penny of that max steal?
Collison against Fox. Here's Turner. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Just 4 to shoot over Young. Cauley-Stein kicks to Bogdanovich. Bagley the pass to Barnes. And Young comes over to help. Bagley with a wide open look. And the rebound goes to Collison.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Now Bagley. Here's Fox. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
And the Pacers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bagley. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Now, here's Collison. Turner finds Young. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. 10 points for Thaddeus Young.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Barnes outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut back down to 12 with the bucket from Hield. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. It's Oladipo on the wing. On the wing, Turner. In the corner, Collison with it. Oladipo for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this had. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Over Bogdanovich. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
And he gets it to go. Here's Hield. Pass to Cauley-Stein. To the middle. Here's Fox. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Now here's Collison. Kicks it to Young. Inside, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Kev, don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Evans comes in for Oladipo. Fox against Evans. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Barnes looking around. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Well, this is what you want to do on the screen and roll. Barnes on time and on point with that pass.
Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Turner. Cauley Stein defending. Sabonis with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Kings trail by 17. Barnes outside. Back to Hield. Pass to Fox. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Right side, Collison. Tipped away. Fox with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. Pacers with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Fox. Bogdanovich, no luck. Kings have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Cauley Stein. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. He dishes it to Collison. Rebound by the Kings. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Over Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Evans kicks to Collison. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. Lays it up off the glass. Cauley Stein's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
And stolen by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Fox with it, picked up by Turner. Fox, no good.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Kings trail by 13. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento making their last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. 24 points for Victor Oladipo.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Cauley Stein kicks to Barnes. Back to Cauley Stein. Turner with the steal. Now here's Oladipo. Up top, Sabonis. Turner passes to Collison. There's the 3. Good D by Bogdanovich. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 13. Fox kicks to Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Sabonis. And it's in there.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
I don't think many knew what to expect from Domantas Sabonis after his trade to Indiana, but what they got is a very smart basketball player who's got size, feel, and skill.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Fox kicks to Barnes. Fires from 14. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And for Sabonis, a big part was just getting more chances to develop.
And I think, Kevin, we see that quite often with young players. But his most impressive aspect is the court awareness he possesses. Let's remember, Domantas has Arvydas, one of the all-time great big men passers, as his dad.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 13. Bogdanovich wide open. But they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And that one's good, Barnes.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Now, here's Oladipo. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Sacramento's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. The pass to Barnes. Over Sabonis. Misses off the left iron.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Here's Collison. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fox kicks to Barnes.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Victor Oladipo.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Oladipo hits them both. We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors, Doris. Had those 3 stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least one NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did go to an NBA Finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So obviously, you like the opportunity they would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable. But you know this, Kevin. Success and failure, there is such a fine line. And there's a tenuous nature to things, an injury at the wrong time. So many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
That free throw missing.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. And Bogdanovich kicks to Kufis. Shot to stop the run. Well, free throw drops for Kufis. And he can't hit the second. Oladipo with the ball. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.